time on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest between the San Francisco 49ers and the Indianapolis Colts. Punter Rigoberto Sanchez has it teed up and ready to go. And here we go on Monday night primetime. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Watch out!
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Flushed out now to his left. He's running with it. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
It's a gain of 20. First down, San Francisco.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And they bring him down around the 34.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Pass taken. Massive hits, the ball's out. But it looks like the 49ers were the first to it, and they make the recovery. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
First down throw by Purdy. Running in the red zone. And he's able to get this down to the 13th.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
To the air again. Purdy. Intercepted. Jimmy Ward has it. And the Colts are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, heck, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Richardson. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked by Derek Forrest. And he's into the end zone for the pick 6 for San Francisco.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Well, that certainly wasn't the end result he was after there, Brock. A big play to start the scoring, but we can definitely say this was not his intention, letting that pass go.
No, a lot of game left, though. And that's a positive. And you know what? He's going to have a chance to totally redeem himself after that one.
Quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Returnable from the 2. He lost the football. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And he's out of bounds at the 16. Going to be a long field ahead for them on this possession.
Awareness, awareness, awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane, but in this case, recognizing the fumble and most importantly, keeping that possession.
The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Play action. It's Richardson. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. It's downfield. He's got it. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Taylor now up the middle. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Connecting on the slant. He's got it in the red zone. All the way, touchdown, Indy! The Colts will reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Matt Prater for the point after try. That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. This, our last play of the quarter. Purdy on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. Rolling into enemy territory. It's a race down the right side. And he has this down to the 14-yard line. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. 7-6 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Time to get the second quarter going. The 49ers set up inside the red zone. It's Sampson running out of the gun. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
From the gun is Purdy. Has it in close. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grow the lead to 7. So this solid first half continues for them. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach here, Kate, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. They've come out strong. They've been the ones dictating the tempo, and as a result, they add to the scoreboard.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Good work so far. He's got room. And he's going to be out of bounds with some outstanding field position right at midfield.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on the score.
49ers closing in, and down he goes. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta. But nope.
The 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Brings up fourth
The Colts ready for the punt. Christian McCaffrey on the 49ers return. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Christian McCaffrey on the return. The Niners take over first and 10. At their own
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers keep their drive alive and reach Pater one play later. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10.
60 Bison, 60, 100.
Richardson. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Intended for his
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
Go.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. There's a little bit up to the 21. Nate Hobbs in on that stop.
A 2-yard pickup makes it third and 8.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Ready? 18, go. Let's go.
They'll throw, third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a fourth down.
Up fourth down.
On now comes their punter.
Sanchez on to punt for the Colts.
And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Now the punt return nearly didn't. The offense getting a chance to find the end zone here themselves. It's first and goal. Man in motion, out of the slot. Purdy looking to throw. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that makes it second and goal. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a 3-possession game. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers grow the lead now to 22 points.
6.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Let's go. Viking 18. Let's go.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
So when we come back, Brock, it's going to be 2nd and 8, so we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Here we go.
Richardson back to throw. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Shot. Ready, go. Panther 6.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Short pass brought in. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
At the 43-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 43. Purdy throwing here. Into the hands of Jordan Watkins. He has room past the 25. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First down. It's a gain of 20. First down, San Francisco.
Now it's Purdy. Cut near the goal line. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here. And he's in for the touchdown. The 49ers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Brock Purdy with the touchdown. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1, more times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Sack. 70 Timberwolves. Hey. Go.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be touched down a yard shy of that marker. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Just a yard left to go on second down. Here's Richardson. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's good for the Colts. First down.
Throwing now, Richardson. Completed over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Working quickly here.
Gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Throwing again, Richardson. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked by Derek Forrest.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10.
Get set.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout.
It's a gain of 10.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down throw by Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the set.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
A strong 9-yard effort there, Brock, and it brings up 3rd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's got it, complete to Downs. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Downfield to Warren. He's got it. He has this down to the 34. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's a counter. Colts, first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Go!
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That's complete to Diggs on the slant. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Cowboy 80.
They'll throw again, Richardson. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Richardson now, 3rd and 2. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Give him 5 on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Here comes a 2-point try partner, Richardson, bringing his offense to the line.
Here we go.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Chased out to his right. And he is going to get in. That's going to cut a couple more off of that lead. Ooh, you could feel the greater sense of urgency from him there, Brock. Trailing on the scoreboard, and he took the initiative to convert that 2-point try.
Yeah, you always need your quarterback to be able to manufacture points, but especially when you're down. He's got the license to improvise anytime. And what a confidence builder to everyone around him when your QB can make something out of nothing.
And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. In trouble now, and the ball is out. The Colts pick it up. And Indianapolis will return it for a touchdown. The Colts start the second half with some needed points. Prater on for the PAT.
Prater lining up for the point after.
And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Score Niners 35, Colts 21.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Garindo to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Sampson. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
From the gun is Purdy. This will be cut by Watkins. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the 49er
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He's on target, Watkins. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, at least so when it's target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the 49ers with the football and a comfortable lead as well. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. 1st and 10 for him now, following the penalty. Now Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. It's inside the 10. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. As he naps another touchdown, Brock, I got to ask you, the former QB, is this a point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have 1 touchdown today are coming over you and saying, well, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kay. Like, really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and the confidence and the timing, boy, you look him up every chance you get.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
They start on the ground. Taylor. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Get it. Hey, go.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line of gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
They're going to turn to Taylor on third down. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Ready? Moses Cougar 19.
Richardson. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the 49ers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Looking to throw, Purdy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Purdy throwing here. They'll get this one to Watkins. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Mike Evans with the touchdown. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers grow their lead yet again.
49, Colts 21. Eddie Pinheiro set to
Now
kick off.
Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Escapes the pocket. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Trying to hit his fullback there. So it's 2nd down coming up. Back to the air. It's Richardson. Going with the screen to Taylor. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Here's Giddens. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kate, I don't think there was a single doubt in the building that was going to be an RUN. And not a single doubt in the outcome either. Great push to drive it forward and get the first.
He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
I'll That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they get this down to the 28. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's 8 seconds. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
18-yard
Come on,
line.
come on. Set. 18. Cougar 19.
It's our last chance.
Looking inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Once more now, it's Richardson. He's got it near the 8. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
16 yards.
The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play.
2-yard line.
One final shot here. And that pass ball's incomplete. Well, they kept trying. They kept taking shots to the very end.